What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for day 4 of the 25 Days of Fate, and in today's video we are doing our first look for the new 5-star character that came out on the Lost Belt 5.5 Part 1 banner, Ashiya Douman. So once again, for first looks, I don't know anything about these characters. I'm just going to look at them blind and see whether or not I want to roll for them on Japan. So we'll kind of get a little bit of a first look here, and this is basically my first interaction with the character, and I don't know what the skills are, I don't know what the Noble Phantasm is, anything like that. So I see here that he is an alter ego, which is pretty cool. He has a balanced deck, 2 quick, 2 arts, 1 buster, decent hit counts. Noble Phantasm's quick as well, with 5 hits there. Let's see, so for Ascension artwork, let's see what he's got for Ascension artwork. Alright, stage 2 is looking pretty cool. Stage 1's pretty cool too as well, honestly. Stage 3 is looking really nice. I feel like stage 3 tends to have some really good Ascension artworks. And stage 4, yeah, I don't know, between 2 and 3. I'm gonna stick with 2 for this one. Yeah, he looks pretty boss right there. Alright, as far as stats go, 13,266 HP, 12,252 attack. So he's got some pretty high attack stat, decent HP stats. Noble Phantasm on hits, 0.7. Star Absorption 100, 9.7 generation. So average stats there for Noble Phantasm generation, star generation. Let's see what he's got for his skills. So first skill here, let's see if we can get it all captured in the video. There we go. So decrease the attack of all enemies for 3 turns. Decrease the defense of all enemies for 3 turns. Applies terror status to all enemies for 3 turns. Let's see. Chance to inflict stun each turn. Yeah. Apply confusion status to all enemies. Okay, so they won't be able to do skills or attack. Apply curse to all enemies. Okay, so this first skill here is a ridiculous debuff on the enemies. 20% decrease to attack, 30% decrease to defense, 40% stun chance, 6 turn charge time at maximum level. That is a really good debuff skill. It's very interesting with a lot of effects in there. Alright, second skill here. Apply guts to himself 2 times over the course of 5 turns. Increase critical strength for all evil allies for 3 turns, and further increase critical strength for all chaotic allies for 3 turns. Okay, so 3,000 HP revive at max level 2 times over the course of 5 turns. That's actually pretty insane, being able to get that double guts off, and it is on a 7-turn charge time. So there's only 2 turns of downtime in between his guts, being on cooldown. That's really cool. He's going to be pretty tough to get rid of. And then if you throw him on with an evil team, he's going to be, increasing the attack of those guys for some pretty serious damage. I'm assuming he has evil and chaotic traits. Evil, but he doesn't have chaotic. Demonic? No, I don't know. It'd be weird if he doesn't have chaotic trait. Maybe it's not updated yet because it's new. I don't know. Anyway, where were we? Right here. I apologize if I'm sniffy. Still not feeling the best, but I'm definitely better than I was last night. Third skill: increase own Noble Phantasm gauge. Increase the attack of all ally or all evil allies for 3 turns. Increase the attack for all chaotic allies for 3 turns. Inflict curse on all enemies for 5 turns. So you get an 80% battery. Ooh, that's really good. 20% attack boost for evil, 20% attack boost for chaotic, and then 2,000 damage curse for 5 turns. How much did his first curse do? 500 damage for 3 turns, and this one does 2,000 damage. That's insane curses. Alright, so I really like his skill set here. He's basically sets himself up perfectly. He seems like he's going to be a solo servant. Let's see. And even then, he still has some really good support for evil allies. Honestly, ever since I started doing these first looks, I feel like Fate's upped their game with the servants, in my opinion. Like, every servant that I've done so far has felt, like, super unique. And, you know, considering we're 5 years into the game, that's actually really awesome. You know, with Van Gogh coming out with that curse thing, and that actually works pretty well with Douman as well. That was a unique thing, and now we have, like, evil and chaotic team boosters. And, you know, I'm sure there were other characters like that, but it just feels fresh. Any interesting passives? Dark Divine Core, damage plus, increase on death resist or death success rate. Increase amount of Noble Phantasm gained when attacked by 20%. Increase the attack amount of Noble Phantasm gained. That's interesting. Does anyone else have this? No, just him. So does that add onto it, or does that just increase the Noble Phantasm gain by 20%? I'd imagine it's the latter. Because then he'd be getting 20% increase to his gauge when he's attacked. That seems a little insane. That means he can basically self-run his battery and then get attacked, and then he'll have his Noble Phantasm. That's interesting. I don't know if that means what it says, or if it means just an increase to the 0.7% by 20%. Anyway, that's an interesting skill there. Noble Phantasm time. Let's see. I can't fit it all into one screen. Anyway. Deal damage to all enemies. Apply curse to all enemies for 1,000 damage for 5 turns. 120% chance to apply instant death. Dude, what the heck? This guy is nuts. He's definitely going to be... I definitely feel like he's going to be a pretty popular solo servant. And cursing, you're going to freaking dot this into the ground. Even if you're, like, not soloing, you're just going to curse damage everybody into the ground with that. It's not like it's, like, weak curse damage. You have 1,000 here, you have 2,000 on his one skill, and you have 500 on his other skill. You're going to just, like, destroy them. Overcharge Effect. There's an Overcharge Effect, of course. Apply curse damage up. So... you're going to increase the amount of damage Curse does. Okay, I was actually going to say, like, it'd be insane if he had something that does more damage against cursed enemies. But I guess that's a little bit what I was thinking of. Not quite what I was looking at, but, you know, that'll be good, too. 20% increase to curse damage. That's... I like this. I like this guy a lot. Let's see what his Noble Phantasm looks like.
来たれ暗黒の帳太陽はここに生まれ変わる狂乱怒涛悪霊散布
Alright, not the coolest Noble Phantasm out there, but nonetheless, still pretty cool. I think it's a really good Noble Phantasm. Alter Ego, so he has gems and stuff in here. I don't know what this material is. Rainbow Thread Ball. So that must be a new item for Lost Bell 5.5, because I don't recognize it. What is this? Also a new item. Demonic Flame Light needs 9 of those. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I doubt anyone has him bond, so yeah, no, that's basically impossible at this point. So we don't know what his bond craft essence does yet, but I'm sure eventually, soon, I imagine, as soon as you can, someone's gonna get it. Alright, so yeah, my final thoughts on this guy. I really like him. I think he's gonna be a pretty good solo character, and you know, that curse damage thing seems really cool. He seems like he's going to be really useful and very helpful in a lot of different teams, and I think he's going to be very popular and very often used. So I already want to pull, and I heard the 4-star character is really good as well. So we'll be doing his first look tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, and I guess I'll be doing my pulls for the banner the day after that. So a little spoiler warning, I guess, on what's coming for the future. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I do have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. So feel free to check those out. As well, let me know in the comments down below if you do have this guy and like what kind of teams you're using him with, what characters you're pairing him up with. Personally, I want to get him and pair him up with Van Gogh and just go to town with curse damage and curse stacks. I think that might be a pretty interesting combination there. Anyway, guys, that's all from me, and I will see you guys tomorrow.